Is your light still on? Not the light in your house, the light in your body, that warm presence behind your eyes, that quiet glow in your chest, that steady yes I'm here feeling in your bones. Is it still on? Or is it flickering, or dim, or gone completely and you didn't even notice? Some people call it energy, others call it drive, but deep down you know it's more than that. You're not just tired, you're absent. You're not just burned out. You're dimmed. You're doing the things, saying the right words, posting the right images, but when you're alone, there's no one really home. Something's missing. Not your strength, not your health, not even your joy. What's missing is your presence, that solid sense of I'm here and I feel myself. That's your Shen, your inner light. And when Shen dims, life doesn't stop, it just stops feeling like yours. So let's begin here. Not with goals, not with affirmations, but with a question. Are you still inside your body? Or did you drift away? You wake up, eyes open. Body moves, but you don't feel awake. Not really, something's missing. You check your phone. You check the time. You check your to-do list. But you don't check in with yourself. You move through the morning like it's a sequence. Drink water. Scroll a little. Eat something light. Get dressed. Try to get your mind into gear. But the engine isn't catching. It's like trying to start a car when no one's behind the wheel, and the world doesn't care. It claps when you perform. It praises your productivity. It doesn't ask if your soul showed up, so you go on. You reply to messages. You speak with a voice that sounds like yours. You move your face the right way when people talk, and maybe you even laugh, but something behind your face feels distant, like your spirit is on mute, like your eyes are windows no one's home behind. And maybe you've tried things. Mindfulness, journaling, cutting sugar, cutting people, going inward, going outward, and still that strange fog stays, that sense that you're watching yourself live, but not really living. And maybe you've gotten so used to it that you think it's just being an adult, or being tired, or being sensitive, or being too much in your head. But it's not that, it's not a flaw. It's not depression. It's not weakness, it's just this. Your current isn't flowing, and without current, your light can't shine. That's what we fix next. You're not broken, your wire is just unplugged. In Chinese medicine, we talk about Qi and Shen. But forget the terms for a moment. Let me tell you what they feel like. Qi is the current. It's the movement inside you. The breath that doesn't just go in and out, but circulates, powers, animates. It's what carries your thoughts, your digestion, your immunity, your expression. When Qi flows, you feel present, stable, capable here, not manic, not caffeinated, just available. And Shen is the light, it's the glow behind your eyes, the clarity in your speech, the peace in your face. It's what makes you feel like you, not just functioning but fully awake. Shen doesn't live in the mind. Shen lives in the heart, but it rides the Qi. So when Qi is steady and rooted, Shen can land. Your thoughts organize. Your senses sharpen. You feel calm without being dull. You feel alive without being frantic. But when Qi scatters from stress, overthinking, stimulation, cold foods, noisy environments, emotional suppression, Shen has nowhere to stay. It drifts, not violently, quietly. You don't notice it leave. You just realize one day, I don't feel like myself. And so you try to bring yourself back. You meditate. You write, you talk, you search. But here's the thing most people don't realize. You can't bring Shen back until you restore the current. It's like trying to turn on a lamp with no electricity. The bulb is fine. The switch works, but the wire is cold. So we don't start with light. We start with current. Because when Qi flows, the light returns all by itself. It never left. It just didn't have a place to land. Qi doesn't disappear in a moment. It leaks slowly, silently. Every day it leaks when you override your body, when you eat just because the clock says it's time, but your stomach isn't ready. When you stay in a conversation that makes your chest tighten, just to be polite, when your eyes tell you they're tired, but your screen says just one more scroll. Qi leaks when you hold your breath while answering emails, when you clench your jaw to don't in control, when you say I'm fine, but your spine is folding. It leaks when you rush meals, suppress tears, ignore the deep exhale your body is begging for. It leaks through constant stimulation, through skipping pauses, through pretending you're okay just to keep going. And each time it leaks, your current gets weaker. And when the current weakens, Shen starts to drift. Not out of punishment. Shen doesn't abandon you. It just needs stillness. It needs warmth. It needs space to return. You don't lose your light because you're flawed. You lose it because the wire was left open too long. And when the wire is open, life keeps flowing out instead of in. A woman came to me once. She wasn't falling apart. She had a job. She exercised. She ate clean. She wasn't sick. She wasn't depressed. She wasn't in crisis, but she said this: I feel like I'm watching my life through glass. She didn't have pain. She had fog. She didn't feel dead. She felt distant. Her body was moving. Her mind was thinking. But her light? She had tried things: yoga, supplements, nervine tonics, cold plunges, gratitude lists. Nothing stayed, because everything focused on her symptoms, not her current. So we didn't add anything. We didn't chase the light. We rebuilt the wire. I told her, for 10 minutes every morning, sit, not to calm your mind, not to improve anything, just to come back in. She started. Every day. Just breath. Just sitting. After a week, she said, I heard my own breath today, like, really heard it. 2 weeks later, I saw myself in the mirror and I didn't look away. A month in, I feel like I'm home again, not all the way. But enough, so now what? How do you get your light back? You don't chase it. You don't force it. You don't fix it. You make space for it to return. You give your Qi a place to land, and when it lands, your Shen follows. This isn't a mindset trick. It's not a manifestation practice. It's not a hack. It's a remembering, a re-entering, a letting go of everything that pulls you out of your body, and a soft return to what's always been waiting inside. I'm not asking you to meditate. I'm not asking you to visualize or control your breath. I'm asking you to come home. That's it. So when you're ready, find a quiet spot, sit, and I'll walk you back in. Find a place to sit quiet, uncomplicated, nothing fancy, just somewhere your body can stop pretending. Let your feet touch the ground. Let your spine rise without force, like smoke rising from a candle. Let your hands rest. Let your face go. Unclench your jaw. Unlift your shoulders. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Or soften your gaze somewhere low. Now breathe. Not deep. Not correct. Just real. Inhale gently, and as you exhale, let your attention drop. Drop it from your forehead to your throat. From your throat to your chest. From your chest to your belly. Let the breath fall all the way into the lower belly, like a stone sinking in warm water. Inhale again, exhale. Even slower. Feel the weight of your hips. Feel the floor holding you. Feel the subtle current of breath moving through you, like wind through a quiet forest. If your mind jumps in, let it. Don't chase it. Don't fight it, just return. To the breath, to the belly. You're not here to control, you're here to arrive. And if any part of you says, this isn't working, say back, it already is. Still here. Keep breathing. Notice if your hands begin to tingle. If your feet feel heavier. If your shoulders are no longer reaching for the sky. That's Qi settling. That's you plugging the wire back in. And with every breath, little more light finds its way home. Stay here as long as you like. 3 minutes. 5. 10. There's nothing to finish. You're not completing a task. You're just returning to the house you never truly left. What you just did was not a ritual, not a technique, Not a tool. It was a return, a quiet re-entry into the place that never judged you, the place that kept waiting through all the noise, through all the running, through all the pretending. Every time you sit like this, you're not doing a practice. You're rebuilding the wire. You're saying to your body, it's safe to hold me again. You're saying to your spirit, you can come home now. And maybe some days, you'll feel something. And maybe some days, you won't. But that's not the point. The point is that you showed up. You turned toward the light instead of away. And slowly, breath by breath, your current gets stronger, and your light starts to remember the way back. You don't need to glow all the time. You don't need to be lit up on fire, magnetic, divine. You just need your current to be steady, your light to be warm, and your spirit, not floating above your head, not chasing something far away, but resting inside where it belongs. That's real power. That's real medicine, not what you can push, not what you can force, but what you can hold. You are the holder of your own light, and even when it dims, it never dies. So come back to your breath, come back to your belly, come back to your root. That's where the current runs deepest. That's where the light returns. I'll see you there, again and again, until it no longer feels like coming back, but like never having left. Before you go, one last thing. No healer can give you Qi. No guru can give you light, no book, no herb, no sound bath, no mantra can do what you just did. You remembered. You didn't awaken something new. You reconnected something ancient. The current you feel was always here, like a mountain spring under winter ice, like embers under cold ash. You didn't create light. You brushed off the dust. That's the power of Shen, not loud, not bright like a screen, not ecstatic like a rush, but still, certain, steady. Lantern in your chest that doesn't beg to be noticed because it was never gone. You just needed time, space, breath, and a moment brave enough to turn inward instead of away. So if you forget tomorrow, that's okay. If the world dims you again, that's okay, because now even in the dark, you'll remember where the switch is. Breathe and the current will flow again.